Hello everyone. I hope that you've been enjoying my How to Buy an Airbnb in Dominican Republic series. The reason why I started this series is because I realized in doing my research that Dominican Republic is super hot in tourism, and I put together the fact that I'm an Airbnb expert and I also studied hospitality at NYU to establish myself as the go-to person in Dominican Republic for those who are interested in purchasing an Airbnb. There are so many realtors in Dominican Republic, a lot of American realtors on YouTube, but there's not a lot of Airbnb experts. My name is Martine. I made 7 figures on Airbnb in New York City since 2010. I know so much about the Airbnb market, and in doing my research, I realized that Dominican Republic is super hot right now in tourism. And what that means is it's incredibly hot in Airbnb also. So if you're interested in starting an Airbnb business and you're a little bit curious, this is the place for you. Another reason why I created the series is because a lot of people confuse real estate investment with Airbnb, and they are not the same thing. Airbnb and real estate investment have nothing to do with each other. So if you want to learn about how to start a successful Airbnb business, please subscribe to my channel. A few weeks ago, I did an IG Live with an amazing realtor. Her name is Patricia. She lives in Santo Domingo, but she does business in Punta Cana. So she met me out for the weekend in Punta Cana. She showed me lots of properties, lots of projects going on with builders and so forth. And we sat down and we did an IG Live for my IG followers who've been asking a lot of questions about purchasing an Airbnb in DR. So I wanted to have somebody who's very experienced in the real estate market and who is also a Dominican answer their questions. And so I am reposting this video here on my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, those questions can be answered. So the questions that Patricia answered were questions regarding residencia, do you need to be a resident in Dominican Republic, the rights of a foreign investor in Dominican Republic, legal questions, how much money you need to put down, if you're purchasing a property, how much time you have, and so forth. And so Patricia is not just a realtor, she's also an architect. So she has a great eye for real estate and she's amazing. And so if you have any questions regarding purchasing an Airbnb in DR, if you have any queries or any worries, post them right here and I'll reach out to Patricia and have her answer them. So Dominican Republic is a really exciting place to start a business because first of all, it's located really close to the States. And second of all, there are no regulations in Dominican Republic when it comes to starting an Airbnb. Also, the country is very investor friendly. So if you're a foreigner and you have money to invest with as little as $25,000, you can start your purchasing process of buying a condo. An average condo costs about $100,000 to $125,000, but you can start off with that down payment and you can do a payment structure with the builders because you have time, you have about 12 to 18 months to come up with that money. And so I think it's a great investment if you're interested in Airbnb. And also, like I said, please subscribe to my channel because I am the Airbnb expert, baby. I know a lot about Airbnb. And so thank you so much, and I hope that my video has been helpful to you. Hola from Punta Cana.
Hello.
I'm with Patricia. So I met Patricia through an Uber driver in New York. He was telling me that he purchased property in Punta Cana, and I talk about Punta Cana all the time. It's the #1 destination in Dominican Republic. Hi Alexia, what's Alicia? So I'm gonna ask some questions to Patricia because I'm new here, she's a professional, and I've been posting about, purchasing properties for your Airbnb. I'm gonna ask her some questions. And if you guys have questions, ask her too. So how does it work for an American who wants to purchase property here? People have been asking me, do they need papers, documentation, anything like that?
Okay, if you want to buy a property, already ready, or in a project, they go to ask you for some papers, like your passport. They go to ask if you have a job in US or where you live. If you have a good credit.
Okay.
Too. They go to ask for taxes.
Okay.
1 year taxes.
1 year taxes, passport, credit.
They will ask too if you had properties.
Okay, if you own properties in America.
In America or where you live.
Okay.
So that's it. That's all what you need.
Awesome, because some people ask me, do I need citizenship? Do I need residencia? Do I need to be legal residents here? They ask me that question.
No, you don't need that. You just have to show you are good pay.
That you have the money.
You got the money.
Okay.
So, or you can pay monthly.
Okay.
What you take from the bank.
Got it. And how do taxes work? If people buy property here for investment, how does it work for taxes?
Some projects is getting in the law of comfortable. So
Law
you
of
have
comfort.
15 years without taxes, paying taxes for the property. So it's a good opportunity in DR. Come over here and buy, but you don't have to pay taxes.
15 years, no taxes, people. And you just showed me some properties, Panorama Luxury, that they're building just for Airbnb hosts. Can you talk about those a little bit?
All the projects we got over here in Punta Cana is Airbnb. So you can rent, make money. You buy your property and you can make money.
And how much, if the people don't live here, because most people won't live here, they come in, they buy the property, who's going to manage the property for them while they're away?
We have some companies who can management, or sometimes the same company who's build the properties can management too.
Awesome. And can you tell people if they want to purchase property, like what do they need, how much money they need, and how the payment structure works?
Most of the time, for starting, you have to do the reservation. It's around the 50% of the project you want to buy. You can be paying at the time it's under construction.
Okay, so the reservation is how much?
1,000.
1,000.
Depending the project, 1,000, 3,000, or 5,000.
So once they pay 1,000 to reserve it, it's theirs until they get the contract?
No. When you get the contract, is when you pay the 50%.
15?
15%.
Okay, so if the
It's
property...
1 month after you pay the reservation.
Okay.
Mostly the time.
Okay, so to make it easy, if a property is 100,000, they put down 1,000
Yes.
for reservation.
And later on, for example, you buy a property $100,000. So you gotta pay the 15% in 1 month. So you already put the 1,000, so you just gotta pay 14,000.
14,000, okay.
After that, you gotta pay the 35,000% in monthly till the project ends.
And usually the projects take how long?
Well, we got projects ending next year.
Okay.
Others we got December this year.
Okay.
Some projects take 2 years or 3 years.
Okay.
Depending.
So for the Americans who are not patient,
Yes.
let them know how long it takes for a project. So it takes
Around 1 year.
It take a
depending
year.
when you take both. Over here, everything sells too fast. And before starting the construction, it's already sold out.
Wow.
So you gotta take the opportunity before, sold out. So you gotta wait. Mostly the
you gotta
time.
wait for the next one. And the average property costs how much?
Sorry?
The average property, most properties, they cost how much?
We got properties depending where you buy, because we got different places in Punta Cana. We got Bávaro, Verón, we got Catcana, Vista Cana. It's depending. So the prices go to around 50,000. Sometimes appear some projects in 40,000, but the good projects are more than 70,000.
Okay, that's very good for an investor. The government wants investors to come into the country. And let me see, I had one more question I had to ask you. I forgot what it was. We talked about financing, we talked about like documentation.
The banks, we got some
the
banks
banks.
over here. We got more than 8 banks who you can come to us and we can show you all the opportunities you got in the banks in Dominican Republic, because no matter if you are a stranger, you can take some loans for pay the rest of the property.
So even if they don't own property in the States, they can still get financing here?
Yes, you can do it.
That's awesome. And so thank you so much, Patricia. Can you give your information if people want to contact you?
Okay, my phone number, or you can find me on Instagram, Patricia Simono, that urban group. or my phone number 809-603-1021.
Thank you so much. And Punta Cana has 5 million tourists that come in every year. And I checked online, there's only 4,600 Airbnbs.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
Money.
Thank you, ladies. You're welcome.